Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Imam Ali Ghozali. I'm from University of Islam Malang, and here I'm as Prime Minister from opening government team. I would like to explain you about our motions for this opportunity. Our motion is about this house as a first generation immigrant parent of color in predominantly white country would choose to live and raise children in an ethnic enclave. But before I explain more about this, let me define how the motions about. This motions explains us that when the immigrant from another white country like from Africa would want to live and raise their children in a white country like immigrant from Africa, they live in United States is a white country, so they want to raise their children there, and they must keep the ethnic and also the culture of the country that he moved. I think this is a very good for humanity. So I am so agree and so support these motions because this is good for human right. This is good for people to be implemented. I think uh, I give you the data about top 10 countries with the most immigrants among 2017. For the first, for the most country, number one is from United States, 50 immigrants, and also from Saudi Arabia among 15 immigrants, and from Germany for among 10 immigrants, and the other countries. This data I got from CNN Indonesia. This signs that immigrant is very needed to be implemented in the world. Because why? Because like we know today, in any other countries in Africa, there was a conflict, there was many problems, so that the citizen must move to the another country to make them be safe for living. And I think it must be help from United Nations, because the 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 people must be safe. All people in the world must be safe. And also, like we know, in Syria has many problems. They fight. There are many their country is not safe, so there are many immigrants from Syria move to the another country. And also PBB said that among 258 million people international immigrant on 2017, it 3.4% for from the people among the world, from the people from the world. This was that this number, I think this number is very high. And then this signs that it works for human rights. So I very agree, I support these motions, because I think this kinds of uh, this kinds of activity it for making life people life to be safe. For example, like we have known together, there was a case from George Floyd. He is from black color ethnic, of course. Then he get accidents, then from the police of United States, then he passed away. I think this is so bad, and it makes all the world sounds Black Lives Matter. It because of broke the human right. And I think that when wants to live immigrant from black color countries wants to live in white country, then he want to raise their children there, as long as they keep the culture and the ethnic enclave in their country. For example, from America, then he live from the another America, from Africa, for example, then they live in America, so they must keep the culture in America, like using public transportations, like saying forgiveness to people. It's like that. I think this is a very work to be, this is a very good, I mean, to be implemented in all countries, not only in America, and it also must be done, must be implemented in all countries. I very support these motions to human right, because human right is a number one matter all the world, because we're human. We need to fight the human problems, the human case, the human right case all over the world. I would like to say again to you that I very support, I very agree for this attachment, for these motions, because of human right is number one. And this house as first generation immigrant parent of color in predominantly white country would choose to live and raise children in ethnic enclave. I think this is must be implemented in all countries all over the world, because among us, I mean, as long as they keep the culture, the ethnic of its country. So I think that this is a very good for human right, and human right is number one matter. I think that's all my argumentation as prime minister. It will be increased by my partner Miss Sania. She is a deputy prime minister. The last I say, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I strongly agree with the first speaker, and I strongly agree with the motion that the immigrants' parents must be conformed to the lifestyle of the white citizens. We know that in 2017, there were a data from the professor of national society in Paris, and in this case, the United States has the first rank. And we know that the United States in 2017 has 50 million people of immigrants. So the United States has the populous immigrants of the country in the world. And after that, because we know that this case, so the immigrant parent must treat the children to be conformed and treat the children to come from the lifestyle of the American citizens. First is say greeting. When we are say greeting, we must address our name, and after that we can handshake our hand. Then it is a lifestyle that common when we introduce our name, and after that saying hello is a common lifestyle. And after that, second is ethic. Dinner in the United States be tend to casual and informal. And after that, about the clothes, in this case, students wear clothes for informal, and after that so be casual. And after that, about learning, student when we are learning, they tend to discuss anything, and after that they are not embraced to ask question to another. So in this case, when you have a children, you must treat the children to not embrace to ask question or to discuss anything. And after that, about culture, we know that the most populous culture, the sport in the United States, about American basketball, baseball, like that. And after that, we know that New York is known as the center of the fashion in the world. So you must enjoy and you must adapt to life in the white citizens region. So in this case, I have highly correlation with of my arguments with the first speaker argument. And in this case, I strongly agree with the motion if the immigrant's parents must comfort the lifestyle in the white citizens. Thank you.